So much beauty and amazingness in one update right here. We already have different kinds of knives, faster ways to get around, frickin' new clothes, new flippers, oh my god, new painted Titan dong, dude, this is damn fancy right here. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Riot here, back with another episode of Subnautica. Today we're gonna be doing updates. Oh my god, I'm gonna suffocate, son of a bitch, that's so horrible. I made it, yes, I made it. But anyways, today we're going to be going over a few really cool things, such as customizing your Cyclops and the workbench, which is still pretty, it's all still kind of buggy somewhat, mostly in experimental mode, but nonetheless, here she blows the workbench in her legendary state. Now in the knife menu already we have a diamond blade and a heat blade, which both sound insanely awesome. If anybody recalls, in a video a while ago I mentioned I was very intrigued over what the diamond is going to be used for, because I was finding diamonds everywhere but not a use for them, but I guess that's it. Diamond blade right there. Now, it is still super duper glitchy. As you can see, this is just purely an update video to show you guys what is on the way, because it's still generally useless. Like, where the hell did it even go? There it is. Alright, so right here I have the 3 knives in my inventory, 3rd, 4th, and 5th slot. Now here is the actual knife, which actually seems pretty buggy. Oh my god, I was touching my leg. Oh, it's just these damn cords. It fucking felt like a spider, dude. But yeah, the normal knife for some reason is, oh crap, it's totally bugging the entire game out. See, we could still slash with the normal one, even though it seems to be having some kind of pigment seizure, I'm trying to say. Get out of here. On to the next one, we have the heat blade, which kind of just looks like the normal knife. Like, when you put it in the shade, it's totally fine. When you get it in the sun, it seizes out like crazy. That's gonna look awesome, though. That's gonna be really cool, because I've been waiting for some sort of weapon that does more damage than the actual, just average knife for so long. Oh, it's doing the same thing it does when you spawn the propulsion cannon in regular game, not experimental, where it blocks you with like invisible walls. Yeah, so it's obviously still very prototype, but still quite fancy. Look at that, we can knife with it too. We actually can stab with it. Spawn Reaper Leviathan. Son of a bitch, yeah, they haven't been spawning in experimental mode lately. It's really disappointing. Otherwise, I would have loved to get one in here and try and freaking heat knife it. Let's check out the diamond one as well. And it kind of looks the exact same as, see, the original knife actually is bugging out like crazy, and the diamond knife looks normal. Diamond blade, I mean, but it looks like we cannot knife with the diamond blade. It does not do anything yet. The heat blade, how do I know when I have it selected? There we go. See, that sucker can knife. Ooh, you hear that? It's like, it like sizzles when you knife, like you're putting a heated blade into the ocean. That's cool as hell, even though technically it should sizzle the entire time, but you know, they're doing their thing. They're working magic over here, you guys. Heated weapons underwater, that's God's work. Alright, on to the next thing. If we could swim over there, this knife is, there we go. Swim normally with the normal knife. In addition, we also have in the tank menu plasteel tanks, which we're pretty used to, and high capacity tanks, which is fucking awesome. Look how funny this looks. I'm building a constructor with my builder, but the knife is still glitched in my hand, so when I build things, it just kind of knifes repeatedly. See? That is some super buggy ass stuff right there. Funny enough too, since I have the knife in my hand, I could use it while it's not even completely built. That doesn't make any gosh damn sense. Yeah, see, that's why I whipped it out. I knew that sounded different. Okay, the tank is the normal one, increases oxygen by 30%. This builder is going to mess things up. There's a plasteel tank, which is extra light. That's awesome, which means it probably takes up less inventory space, which is something we desperately need, seeing as how a few oxygen tanks completely crams you up, and a high capacity tank with an extra O2 capacity. That sounds badass. Look how much bigger it is. It's got like orange around it. Oh, wait, no, that's part of the builder. Alright, let me drop these out of my... Damn, this game is kind of buggy right here. It's glitching a little bit. Okay, plasteel tank and high capacity. So now, right now, we're at 45, which is regular what you start at. The plasteel tank puts you up to 75. That's pretty fancy. I think that's about the same as an average tank, but look how smaller it is. The normal one's like this freaking big. That's almost twice as small. That's a complete assumption, probably very incorrect, but still, it looks around twice as small. There, and let's see how much the high capacity. Damn, 105, just like that. And it's a nice little size, too. You guys like this toilet right near this miniature base I just set up, in case you ever have to drop a deuce, even though, more often than not, it just floats right back up into your face, because, well, let's be honest here, poop floats. There, I just dropped them all so it'd stop bugging out, so I could finish building this thing. I could just kind of build... Okay, you know what? That one's just not going to work out. We're going to need another one. See, it's still glitching out like I have a knife in my hand. That's not normal. I'm testing out if the oxygen tank, how big that is in my inventory, because I'm thinking that... Yeah, see, it's actually the about same size as the high... Wait, hang on. You know what? I take that back. It looks like the tank is not as big anymore as I thought it was. The emblems are all touched up and pretty, but yeah, they're all the same. So why the hell extra light? I don't really know if that's an issue right now. Maybe weight capacity becomes an issue. Because by extra light, I assumed it took up less inventory space, but now I'm not sure. Maybe you sink less? I don't know. Right down the poop chute they go, since we have... Look at how perfect that is right there. I need one of these in every one of my bases, except when it fills up, I guess. But you could just terraform that down into an infinite hole with just a nice little lid. Now, just so everyone knows what you normally have, you know, damn, itchy ears, turtle beaches, you normally get these normal fins right here. Increased swimming speed, just kind of pretty average, nothing special there. But now here we have the Ultra Glide fins, which increase swim speed, and the Swim Charge fins, which charge your held tool while you swim. That is insane. It charges whatever you have while you're swimming, so you don't need to constantly worry about batteries the whole time. That's awesome, because everything from the builder, to the propulsion cannon, to the terraformer, to the stasis rifle, all uses up a shit ton of energy. So this is actually a pretty awesome invention right here. Whatever year these guys are from, they're very ahead. There's the knives right there. They're very ahead of their time, because it makes sense. Like, you are generating... What are you generating? How would that work? That's like magnet generating energy? Either way, there's something going on there. That's genius right there to create that. Alright, so here's how we swim with normal fins. Pretty regular. Nothing special going on over here. Drop them apples. The Ultra Glide fins. Get out of here. Seriously? You gotta get lost. Get out of Ultra Glide fins. Put them suckers on. Now how fast are we going? I think we're going a little faster. I can't entirely tell. Maybe it would help if a stalker was chasing me and then I just kind of started gaining on him a little. Or maybe they just intend on making you go a lot faster and it's just not fully implemented yet. But I actually do feel somewhat a little more agile. Alright, here we have a terraformer with 100% energy, which we're going to need to get rid of that. That's too much energy use for us right now. The energy is not getting misused. Maybe we have to plant it down to use it up. What the hell's going on here? You know what would be a great example is the Seaglide, because as you use it, the energy drains, and it's super unfortunate. So you kind of slowly, since we're just in, I was thinking about going into, that's where the dumpster goes. Kind of loses a lot of romanticism once I see where my poop ends up. The fecal matter is going to get right into my bedroom. It's going to get nasty. Alright, see, we're already at 97. Uses up energy generally fast. So if we put on our, oh, no, that was the ones we needed, son of a bitch. Grab them before they go into the floor. Oh no! I'll think, like freaking out because every item I drop these days just goes infinitely into the floor and never to be seen again. Alright, so let's slap these bad boys on. They're already on. Alright, sweet. So now let's ride our Seaglide. I wonder how this will work actually, because this uses up energy as we move. So if that gains energy for whatever I'm using as we move, then I'm not entirely sure how it would work out. Maybe we decrease slightly. It looks like we're decreasing energy a lot faster actually. There we go. Stasis rifle uses up energy fast as shit. Look at that. Already 96. Well, especially when you rapid spray like this. Kind of open up another dimension. Alright, so there we go. It's at 93. Now let's wiggle around a little bit, see if it recharges at all. Oh, 94. Oh shit, it's going back up thanks to my magical slippers. 95. Come on. Come on, you can, oh wait, don't do that. Then it's gonna go back down. 95. And, oh, I just evened it out. 96. See, it kind of slowly recharges. It'd be really useful though if you don't have any batteries on you and you're just kind of in a deep scary place trying to guard yourself with a stasis rifle. Then anywhere you swim, it recharges the son of a bitch. It's very genius. Very useful to have in fact. If there's some way to combine that or upgrade it to where it also increases movement speed, that would be fantastic. Oh no! I'm glitching into the wall and my arm just broke. Son of a bitch. This is like the one glitch that kills. Every big Subnautica fan suffers from this one, and it's not good. Alright, on to the next one. Oh, in a previous video, I had made the mistake of saying the Stillsuit is not yet out yet, and in fact, it's only an idea. Apparently, the part on the Subnautica wiki I was reading that was drastically outdated. Outdated, not updated. That doesn't make much sense at all. But still, it is in the game. It's not actually out of experimental mode, so it's not completely in the game. But as you can see, it reclaims moisture from the body, which, I'm not entirely sure the purpose of that. I know collecting fresh water is an issue if you're playing survival Subnautica, so that possibly might be it. I wish I could just view myself, because I always look like I'm wearing the same thing no matter what I look down as, but it looks quite fancy, and it reclaims moisture from the body, so I'm not really sure where to take that. Moisture lost from my body is then reclaimed. Is it a piss collector? I highly doubt they've implemented a piss collector. Oh, that's badass right here. As you can see right here, I'm using the Seaglide, which is just cruise the open sea, if you like cruising. And now we have the Power Glide, which, right click to activate Power Surge. That thing looks badass, dude. Alright, we will now switch from the Seaglide to the Power Glide, which, as Subnautica tends to do when something is slightly better, it highlights it in white, which is pretty nice. Kind of makes it look like a lightsaber. As I'm sure I've said before. Alright, you get down there. Alright, switch! Let's check this bad boy out. I definitely already feel like I'm going a good amount faster. It's actually lagging a little bit now, so that's how you know you're going a lot faster, because Experimental is doing its darndest. I was actually reading on the wiki the other day that a bunch of people were suffering from the sky going black recently this week, so that must be pretty nuts to see. I actually haven't seen that, but that would be... I think I would just assume that the Persians were attacking and their arrows were blotting out the sun. Alright, let's check out this. Oh! It's got a super booster! Did it really charge us anywhere? What are we doing? Are we like launching something? I wish I knew what was going on. I'm just kind of tapping right click and it's making some crazy ass noise, but I'm not really going anywhere with it. Alright, so my personal rating so far, as it's just barely into the game, is it's definitely a lot faster than the Seaglide, but this little power boost is not yet complete because it's just dead. But the noise is there and it sounds like it's going to be badass. For those of you who think I use the word badass too frequently, then you, my friend, have not played every angle of Subnautica. It's infinite badassery. Alright, so the darndest thing is, yeah, so it's just no power boost right now. We'll just not do that at the moment. Damn it, these holes in the power generator right here are intriguing me. I either want to put a freaking hull reinforcement or, what do we got? Where's the other one? Or a power cell in there, so maybe it could power it more, or the entire base could just have a lot more hull reinforcement, but either way, there's empty slots right there. Subnautica usually would do something like that. I mean, there's a lot of... I would love to be able to just pop a couple of these suckers in there instead of having to just put titanium reinforcements all over every fucking wall. It gets rather exhausting, if I do say so myself. Did you just dodge all of that? Oh. I really wonder if these things do damage yet, though. I'm not gonna lie. Spawn Stalker. I mean, if they do, increased amounts... damn it, if I could ever swim to the guy, because you can't really swim straight with it. And you come to me, oh, it instant kill. No, it did not instant kill him. It instant pissed him off. Okay, shit, it's not doing much more damage than an average knife. That's rather frustrating. Whoa, he's picking up my oxygen tank. You just like anything shiny, don't you, man? Alright, so yeah, nothing fancy implemented yet as of now, because that was generally the amount of hits it takes to kill a stalker with a normal knife. But when you hit him, it makes a cool singeing sound, and that's awesome. Alright, now on to something else fairly badass. I'm gonna put the knife away because it's glitching me into all hell. Just get on in there, climb on into that Titan dong. Alright. Alright, now here in the submarine, there's finally more customizations. Check this out, you guys. Freaking base color, stripe 1, stripe 2. Don't really have much options with base. Looks like they kind of want it to stay white. Oh, nope, you have every kind of option in the world. Well, now I've got to see what I've made outside. Dude, this is so freaking cool. I love customizing anything. Now I just really want this to be... Just really need this to be multiplayer now, so then you can identify your friends by the name of their sub and the stripes. Dude, that's so cool. You can put stripes on it now and they're colored and beautiful. That is just damn glorious. I could see so many awesome purposes for this, and just downright funny ones as well. I can't wait till, well, I'm assuming you're going to be able to put emblems on the side, because why not? Like, you got all this empty space, and everyone likes to customize. But holy shit, it's already so much prettier, just with that green tint everywhere. Wow. I wish the second stripe was a little bigger, but I do like how they generally keep it clean. Kind of makes it so you can't just spam your Cyclops immediately, even though, or they might, unless they are intending to let us do something like that. But god damn, that is pristine and gorgeous. So much beauty and amazingness in one update right here. We already have different kinds of knives, faster ways to get around, frickin' new clothes, new flippers. Oh my god, new painted Titan dong, dude. This is damn fancy right here. And honestly, these are just minor things. The big things like new creatures and the freaking exosuit. I can't wait for the exosuit. Those are what I'm really anticipating for. Or those are what I'm really anticipating and excited for. I gotta stop jumbling my sentences. Anyways, if you guys had a good time watching, make sure to smack that like button so you see more of my stuff. Subscribe for more, and have a nice day. Peace!